back with another video on 5 reasons why a man won't commit to you. But before we get into it, follow me on Instagram at India__Michelle and Snapchat India.94. Now let's get to it. Okay, here with my hair wrap. I ain't feel like doing my hair today, so you know the vibe. On some chill shit. So I'm gonna start off with number 5, and then I'm gonna work my way down to number 1 to the most important reason. So the 5th reason why men are not committing to the ladies is because you're bringing nothing to the table and too much baggage. And what I mean by that, I know it's like beating a dead horse, so you kind of figuring out when I say not bringing nothing to the table, it's because the obvious reason, the main reason, y'all not even scratching the surface. And excuse the noise in the background, y'all know why I'm at. I ain't gotta explain it, especially for the people that watch my previous videos. It's because y'all don't do the basic stuff, which is scratching the surface, like cooking, cleaning, you know, basically doing certain wifely duties. And sometimes y'all feel like because y'all are cooking and cleaning that makes you a wife. And that's something that you should be doing, not just because of a man. You should be doing that for yourself. Like, it comes to a certain age where you shouldn't be coming out your mouth still talking about you don't even know how to cook or clean. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying you gotta be Chef Boyardee. I'm not sitting here saying, you know, you sit here with gloves on your hands and knees scrubbing 7 days out of a week. But you should know how to keep up a household, keep a house clean, know how to at least cook a decent meal. You know what I'm saying? Y'all not even there for y'all mans. I'm not mans, unless you like that. Y'all not even there for y'all man financially. Y'all don't meet the man halfway. Y'all feel like y'all should be just taking care of like y'all children and y'all grown ass women. You know what I'm saying? And a man doesn't want to feel like he's your damn dad. Just like how we don't want to feel like we're their mom in a relationship. They don't want to feel like they're taking on another load. You know what I'm saying? It should be 2 heads. It's always 2 heads better than 1 when it comes to a relationship. It's no I in team. Now when it comes to you have too much baggage in a relationship, and like I said in my video about baby mama versus being a wife, you come into a relationship, and let's just say you're like 24 years old and you already have like 2 kids and 2 baby daddies. To them, that's baggage. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're supposed to be coming into the relationship with little to zero baggage. You know what I'm saying? And I know that it might be hard to say to some women, but that's just what it is. Don't no real thorough, well-to-do man want to deal with bullshit baggage. And I know this might sound fucked up, and then certain men don't want to have to deal with certain, and I'm explaining what I mean, certain trauma, and you didn't heal from it. For instance, let's just say, and I know this might sound fucked up, let's just say you was abused, right? And I'm not gonna go as far as you was abused as a kid, whether it was physically or sexually, but let's just say your man cheated on you, right? And he cheated on you. He was a serial cheater, and he cheated on you multiple times, and you suffer, and he gave you a STD. And yes, I'm gonna go that far because it does happen. He gave you an STD, and thank God he gave you something that you can cure, right? And that was fucking 5 years ago. And you're still harping on that shit. It's like you're still living it as if it happened last week. And it's okay to have certain things where you're more precautious when it comes to the next following relationship, but don't nobody want to feel like, damn girl, like you're that fucked up. And I'm trying to explain myself as best as I can. I know I might not explain myself to the full capability as I should, but I hope you can kind of get what I'm coming from. Basically, you're holding on to certain baggage, and it's not to say, all right, bitch, fucking forget it. You never forget, but you should be old enough to acknowledge what happened and grow from it and learn from it. And that goes for both men and women, because certain men, y'all kind of be holding on to shit like, oh yeah, I was 15 years old and this girl hurt me and you're fucking 30, or you're fucking, or hell, even young as 25, but it's like, nigga, that was 15 years ago. Get over that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't bring in old, tired, old baggage into a new relationship. That's basically what I'm getting at. That's one thing I really want to get off my chest when it comes to the whole, you bring nothing to the table. Now I'm gonna get on you men, because sometimes y'all be acting as if y'all bring a lot to the table. Like, you ever hear a man say, well, you know, I got a house and I got a car, and it's like, dude, you should have that. Like, that's nothing. That doesn't make you special because you paying a mortgage. That doesn't make you special because you have a car payment and you're an adult. You know what I'm saying? So, but back to the ladies. So it's based for both. You know what I'm saying? Even though I'm saying 5 reasons on why men are committing to you, but sometimes I have to get in y'all ass. I have to get in everybody's ass sometimes, even when I'm talking strictly for the males or for the ladies. But yes, ladies, it's more than just, you have to do more than just the basics. Do the basics, but you have to bring more to the table than just sex. Sex can only get you but so far. Okay? The 4th reason why a man doesn't want to commit to you is because you don't back up what you said in the talking stage in the actual relationship, or if it does go further down the line in your marriage. And what I mean by that is, like, you know how in the talking stage, you know, and men, you know, I gotta throw a little shade, but and men do it too. When y'all sit here, ladies, y'all come into the relationship and y'all say, oh, you know, I do this sexually, or I come with this expectations, and I like this to happen in my relationship, and blah, say, blah, say, blah, say, and I can come with this, and I can come with that. And then you have this whole unrealistic, somewhat type of fairy tale list of what you're coming into the relationship with, or guidelines that you expect the man to have in the talking stage, and then he gives it to you, but you don't give what you say you can do back. You know what I'm saying? Because if I'm sitting here saying, okay, yeah, I'm not like this, I'm not like the other girls that you're used to, and blah, say, and then months down the line, you're exactly what he said he doesn't want. You know what I'm saying? So it's best to be honest with yourself and actually don't, and I get it, in the beginning you want to put your best foot forward and you want to seem like you want to be chose, but at the same time, a man could really rock with you and vibe with you when you're real from jump, when you're honest from the start. And that goes for you too, fellas. Sometimes y'all kind of have this whole fairy tale bullshit where y'all tend to sell us a dream and pillow talk, and then y'all not meeting it. And then when ladies we get mad at you, then you want to sit here and put it on us, and well, you knew what it was, and it's like, no, obviously I didn't know what it was. So that's basically how the fellas are feeling. Like how we feel about when they do that to us ladies, that's how they feel when we do it to them. Don't pillow talk, don't sell them no dream, don't feed them no fairy tale bullshit. Keep it 100 from the start, because once you put it out there, that's how you are, and this is the type of face that you're putting out, they're going to expect that weeks, days, months, weeks, or if it does work out, years. So don't wait 10 years later talking about, oh, this wasn't what I expected. And it's like, especially when you came into the relationship already an adult, and you're grown, you're not a child, he gonna be like, he gonna call you on your bullshit, because it's not like y'all came into the relationship as teens. Y'all came into the relationship in y'all mid to late 20s, and now that y'all in y'all mid to late 30s, it's no excuse. Tip number 3, ladies, y'all not spontaneous in the bedroom. And what I mean by spontaneous in the bedroom, I get it, in the beginning the sex was good, the sex probably was great, you know what I'm saying, but as time goes on, especially when you're in a monogamous relationship, sometimes if you're willing to do it, sometimes you have to be a little bit more open-minded that you probably wasn't open-minded to in the beginning of the relationship. And I'm really talking about a person that's been together for at least 2 years, a year or two. I feel like, and I'm not gonna say 5, 10 years, because I feel like you should have been spiced it up. But year or two, I feel like each year should be better and better and better. Now, don't get me wrong, it's unrealistic to say that y'all never had y'all bumps and bruises in y'all relationship. You know what I'm saying? Y'all probably done broke up a couple of times, or y'all probably had to take a break, or y'all probably got on each other's nerves or whatever. And even in marriages, but 1 to 2 years in your relationship, or 1 to 2 years in your marriage, it should be spiced up. So sitting here laying on your goddamn back on some missionary type shit isn't enough. Now, again, let me get on the fellas a little. I'm gonna have to tag that ass too. And I know you probably thinking like, okay, I thought you said this video was about 5 reasons of why men won't commit to women. This my damn channel. I'm gonna do it how the hell I want to, and this because I don't want to have to make another video talking about the same shit and I already said for the ladies, for y'all. So I'm gonna basically tag y'all into it, but I'm still gonna be focusing on the ladies, so chill. Now, fellas, one thing I don't like, another thing, I'm gonna speak for myself, and maybe ladies might even agree. Sometimes y'all feel like just because y'all done fucked 1,000 bitches in y'all lifetime that y'all doing something. Just because you done fucked goddamn 80 to 90 bitches in a year, or within your lifespan of your time of fucking, that doesn't mean y'all good in bed. Just because you got a big beefcake doesn't mean you're automatically good in bed, you know. Because I feel like, bitch, if you sitting here glorifying and bragging about all these bitches you done fuck, bitch, you should be doing more than just having me on my backside and riding, okay, and hitting it from the back. I feel like you should be doing some motherfucking tricks. And yes, I know it ain't but so much you can do, but sitting here watching porn, and it's because your favorite porn artist and did it, that feel like, no, you need to do a little bit more. But that's my little on the men. But back to the ladies. Hell, even y'all too. Y'all feel like just because you done fucking deep throat one nigga, he done loved it, that doesn't mean, I feel like men and women, but especially women, y'all supposed to be listening to y'all partners. Men and women. So don't think just because I'm talking to the ladies, fellows, that I'm not talking to you. But ladies, y'all listen to your man. Just because you did one person, that doesn't mean the next person is going to like it. Okay, so if your man is saying do it this way, then bitch, do it that way. If he's telling you to throw it back, then throw it back. But also, like I said, fellas, but make us feel make us feel good while we doing it. You know what I'm saying? Just because you're doing it like this, that doesn't mean we automatically feel like we like it. You think we like it, because we don't. We want to feel good doing it. Actually read your woman's body. So yes, ladies, read your man's body. You know what I'm saying? If he's sitting here telling you that you're using too much goddamn teeth, then you're using too much teeth. If hell, and don't be all this, oh, I would never, I'm too above, I'm too bougie for this. Girl, sometimes be a little open-minded with a little, if you want to have a third party in the bedroom, by all means, and that's what's going to spice it up. You want to go to a swingers club, I'm not here to judge you, do you, boo. That's what I'm saying. Be spontaneous. You know what I'm saying? I know I'm a little all over the place because I'm tagging y'all men's heads too, but like I said, I don't want to have it, you know, just on the ladies and y'all feel like, yeah, get on them. No, because y'all be acting like y'all really hot shit, and it's like, no. Tip number 2 of why he, out of the 5 reasons why he doesn't want to commit to you, is because really you done force him into a relationship that he probably wasn't ready. Not saying he didn't want to be in a relationship with you, but you done gave him you put him in a corner, and in the back of his mind he feel like, bitch, I got options. And a man does have options, and you do have to realize that you have to put yourself outside the box than the other ladies. Like, what makes you stand out? You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm not going to sit here and tell you this, and this will make you stand out, but basically, you have to find your own niche to stand out. Whatever he was used to, be the opposite. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes men get a little comfortable, and sometimes, fellas, y'all have to take ownership to that. Y'all get comfortable or what y'all were used to or what you are used to in a relationship, and it's not working. So find something that does work for your relationship. Think outside the box when it comes to dating, fellas and ladies. Be the one that's a refreshing restart for him, and he's gonna look at himself like, oh yeah, right there, she's the one. She's not like the other chicks. And that's what makes you special, and that's what makes you like wifey. He's going to want to put a ring on it with, I ain't gonna say the quickness, but the quickness, if you know what I mean. He has other women that he's conversating with, just like you. You have other men that you're conversating with, but what about you stands out for him to say, you know what, let me go ahead and X out all of my hoes, follow all of my hoes for you. Because if you're not doing anything to stand out, trust and believe, them hoes ain't going nowhere. His side chicks ain't going nowhere. Just because he might have told them or he told you they went somewhere and he didn't X them out for you, that doesn't mean he really did it. So yeah, be more than just the norm. You kind of have to put yourself out there. Not thirsty. You don't got to be thirsty to get a man's attention. But you have to be willing to say, you know what, and kind of challenge yourself. Kind of be like, okay, let me be a little different from what I was in my previous relationships, because obviously it didn't work back then. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's what's going to get you wifed up. You know what I'm saying? That's something that I even had to put into my lifestyle. Okay, what did I do in the past that wasn't working? And fellas, sometimes you have to do the same thing. What in your past that wasn't working that you were doing that you have to change to make your relationship or your next relationship better? Number one reason of the 5 reasons of why men are not committing to the ladies is because you're not worth the financial headache. Okay, because sometimes ladies, y'all want to get married, right? But then y'all sit here and come into the relationship, and let's just say the marriage doesn't work, and then y'all get mad at a man, and because it didn't work, and y'all want to take him to the cleaners. Now to me that kind of tells me if you really love that man or not. Now, I'm not saying if he cheats on you that you just let him walk away scot-free, because yes, ma'am, you take his ass to the cleaners. But if it just didn't work out in your marriage, first of all, fellas, I feel like you should be with a woman that has something to lose, whether it's the same or just as equal to, or a little lower, just as equal to lose in the relationship. Don't ever marry someone that has nothing to lose in the relationship. Meaning, like, okay, if you have to come out your ass with something, then that means she have to come out her ass with something. And I don't see nothing wrong with the prenup. I feel like she should, if you bring up a prenup, she shouldn't feel any type of way. Now, ladies, what I say is, if you do sign a prenup, make sure, you know, if he was to cheat, that you get everything, or after 5 years you can get this or whatever, something like that. I mean, of course, yeah, but for the fellas to protect yourselves, marry someone that has something to lose. But another reason why why the fellas don't want to marry you is, like I said, because you sitting here, you're going to take him to the cleaners and y'all have kids, and you're going to put him on child support, and then he has to basically start over, and that's something that he doesn't want to do, and I don't fucking blame him. So you sitting here rushing him, and he's looking at you like, okay, is she's marrying me for a certain reason? Because he doesn't want to feel trapped. There's one thing that a man doesn't want to do when it comes to a marriage is feeling like he's trapped. When it comes to saying, yes, I do, is in his head, it's like it's over. It's like he sold his soul. He don't want to feel like he sold his soul. He want to feel like, yes, I'm doing this and I'm not regretting doing it. He don't want to feel like, okay, 6 months to a year down the line, y'all been married, and he's like, damn, I made a mistake. Don't make your man feel like he made a mistake when it comes to marrying you, ladies. Make him feel like he'll do it 10 times over again. You know what I mean? Don't make him feel like you're a burden. You're supposed to be an addition to his lifestyle. And like I said, I always say, don't be a liability in a relationship. Always putting your own into the relationship. It's always 2 heads are better than 1. There's no I in team. If the relationship is having its bumps and bruises, be the woman to step up. Hell, both of y'all should be the one. Both should step up, especially the man, because he's the leader in the relationship typically. But women just don't be there and making him feel like, okay, if I sit here and marry this woman, what would she do to sabotage this relationship where I would have to come out the ass and get fucking fucked in the courts and all my money is gone? You know what I'm saying? So don't do that, ladies. But yes, that's the end of my video on the 5 reasons of why men don't want to commit to y'all baby asses. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to follow my social medias at India__Michelle and Snapchat India.94. Until next time with another video and my hair wrap. Bye-bye.